So, it's happened. England are through to the semi-finals of Euro 2024. Um, Not in a million years did I think that would be happening. Why have I still got my hood up? I don't know why I've still got my hood up. But yeah, not in a million years did I think we'd be making it to the semi-finals of the Euros. How we did it, ask Harry Houdini because he'll probably know. But yeah, we've made it to the final. Not the final, I wish. We've made it to the semi-finals of the Euros, and I'm pretty impressed. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. If I may say. But yeah, England have somehow made it through to the semi-finals of the Euros. We play Netherlands. The fixture is set. And yeah, I'm excited for it. But nervous. I'm very, very nervous. And if I'm honest, I would like to win this game, but whether we do it or not is a different question. Other news, Portugal are out of the Euros. Is this Ronaldo's last chance to win a Euros? Because I don't think he's going to be around. Well, he's won it, hasn't he? So it doesn't really matter. I don't think he's going to be around for 2028, if I'm really honest. I don't think he's going to... Even if he's not retired from professional football fully, I don't think he'll be in the Portuguese national team. By 2028, he'll probably be playing for Sporting Lisbon again. Actually, Sporting Lisbon are quite a good team now. But I think that was his first ever club, so he'll probably go back to that. Nah, I think Al Nassr will be his last club, if I'm really honest. It's definitely going to be Pepe's last tournament. I can't see him staying around for the World Cup, the next World Cup, let alone Euro 2028. But yeah, both unlucky. The amount of disrespect Ronaldo gets, though. Like, just, guys, whether you're a Messi or Ronaldo fan, just stop it with the disrespect. Because, like, whether you like him or not, he's one of the best players in the world. And I think the BBC should be ashamed. Labelling him Cristiano Ronaldo. Like, when I first saw that, I was like, is this real? Like, I thought it was fake. I mean, you would think it's fake. But yeah, you can't be labelling that on a British broadcasting company when, oh yeah, the BBC haven't like, you know, they've not been everyone's favourite before. They've not been in favour before. Yeah, the BBC have done a few things wrong in their time, but it just takes the biscuit, really. Yeah, but yeah, Ronaldo and Pepe out of the Euros, and I think it just goes to show that you just need to be together. There just needs to be that sense of togetherness in moments like this, because Portugal are out the Euros, and obviously they're going to be angry. I mean, France are a good side. They've got a really good player in Kylian Mbappe, who hasn't actually done much this Euros, but they got knocked out on penalties, which penalties are a 50-50. And I'm guessing it's Pepe who missed the penalty because he was in tears when Portugal got knocked out of the Euros, or it could have just been that Portugal got knocked out on penalties, but I think Pepe missed the penalty to send Portugal out. And yeah, it's just unlucky. Penalties are always a 50-50, so I don't think if Pepe was the one who did miss the penalty, he shouldn't be beating himself up about it, because it is a 50-50, and penalties are hard to score sometimes. As easy as they may look to score because of how close they are away, funnily enough, it's easier for the keeper to save. But yeah, I don't think Ronaldo or Pepe should be beating themselves up about this. But Yeah, Ronaldo didn't score one goal at the Euros. I mean, what do Portugal really expect? They're taking a 41-year-old and a 39-year-old to Euro 2024. So they're basically asking to be beaten. Like, if they'd have taken younger players, they might have had a chance. But I don't think Portugal can bear taking Ronaldo out of the squad. He started every game and he hasn't scored. I think, as much as I'm a fan of Ronaldo, I don't think it helped that a 41-year-old and a 39-year-old were in every single game. I just, you know, Pepe's knocking on the door of 42, and Ronaldo's knocking on the door of 40. Ronaldo turns 40 in February. But yeah, I can't see them two hanging around for World Cup 26. Because if they do, I'll be astonished if Ronaldo hasn't retired from the Portuguese national team by 2026. The end is coming. The end is coming. The football era of the 90s to 2024. It's over. Toni Kroos is retired. As much as it may seem that it is not over, it is over. Toni Kroos is retired. Ronaldo isn't as good as he used to be. Messi's in the MLS now. It gets bad when Messi's in the MLS. Iniesta's still about, but I think we've all forgotten about him, to be honest. Because, not forgotten about him in the way that he's just been forgotten because of how I'm going to call him a forgotten legend. He still plays football. He plays for some club in Saudi. You watch, I've said that and he'll retire tomorrow. I'm recording this on Sunday. And if he retires on Monday, which is tomorrow, it's a good prediction. But yeah, all seriousness, Portugal bow out of the Euros to France. France have a really good team, so I really don't think they should be that. I'd be sad, definitely, but they shouldn't be beating themselves up about it. England, though, wow. How they got to the semi-finals of the Euros, I'm really not sure. But this could be our last game in the Euros. This could be our last game, so we need to make the most of it. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know how to feel about this game, but ow, that hurt. That hurt. I just picked a bit of skin off my finger. Yeah. But yeah. Before we focus on playing the Netherlands, first we need to focus on that penalty shootout. I wasn't nervous. I was only nervous when it got to Trent's penalty. That's when the nerves kicked in, because I thought if he misses this, they've only missed one. If he misses this, it might go to sudden death. We're just lucky that Pickford saved the first one. They were, I'm not going to swear, but they were effed up from start to finish in that penalty shootout. They were absolutely fucked from start to finish in that penalty shootout. They were absolutely fucked. But yeah, they were FUCKED'd from the start of that penalty shootout. As soon as Pickford saved that, I thought, well, they're absolutely fucked. Yeah, from the start. You could tell by Akanji's nerves that he just thought he wasn't going to score it himself. And the run-up was really slow. The keeper had it covered. Yeah. Switzerland were out when they missed that first penalty. But it got nervous when it got to Trent's penalty because you know what England are like with penalty shootouts. But yeah, something to look forward to. England in the semi-finals of the Euros. So happy about that. Yeah, it's coming home. Hopefully it's coming home. That's a magic word.